Hi everybody, it's Badboy, and my 4K monitor came in this week and got it all set up, and I had to go through and change a bunch of my settings and trying to get things looking a little bit more 3D in Star Citizen. Alright, and this is my native, but I use 1920 by 12 in Star Citizen. It gets me about the best results at this time. First thing I want to say is the people at VorpX don't have any support for Star Citizen at this time, and TriDef doesn't support TriDef 3D, doesn't support Oculus or Star Citizen, but there's some talk on it on the forums. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to go into the game, Star Citizen, and we're going to make sure everything's set right for when you try to start this, because if things aren't right, it's just not going to work. And certain systems probably won't work either. Okay, we're going to go into options and go into graphics, and this is the resolution I'm going to use. Alright, and full screen must be no, or it's not going to work. And this resolution, TriDef 3D, it's really picky. It has to be set the same on your Windows. I'm running Windows 10. Okay, I got everything like I need it, so we're just going to go ahead and quit the game. Alrighty. Now I'm going to go into the Midi control panel, and there's two different, it's the ultra high, but these here settings are half the refresh rate over here, and this one here in my natural PC that I want to be using has a higher refresh rate, and up there in the native it's still the refresh rate better, but this is what I want to use right here. Click apply, and it'll pop up in there in a minute. There we go. And okay, then I'm just going to minimize this in case I have problems later, and I need to close this and start this over through TriDef 3D. Come on. There we go. And now I'm ready to go on. Oh, no, I need to do one more thing. Every time I boot up my my Windows 10, is I have to make sure that my controllers are in the proper order. Being joystick, throttle, my rudder pedals, and then these two are out of order. So what I need to do is I need to shut this one down, remove it, and because the type of UBS device it is Windows will fire it right back up. Now if the rudder pedals or one of the sticks was out of place, I'd also need to do device manager and do a window scan here after shutting the device off to get it to come back on. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that off. And I'm in the right order, so we're okay there. So now we'll go ahead and start TriDef 3D. And we'll start the launcher. Okay, and also notice that I do not have Oculus running at this point. When VorpX starts up later, it will start. And then go ahead and log in and launch the game. And TriDef 3D is going to split the screen so we get a more realistic 3D environment. And sometimes this program, Oculus, will start now. You don't want it to start until later. Okay, this is doing just fine. We're going to go ahead and go to the hangar like before, just for a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do before we start VorpX, we're going to go through some of the settings here on TriDef 3D. Now, I'm no expert or nothing. I've only had the program for a week or two. And what you do, the 0 on the number pad opens this up. So this is nice and easy to use. And the arrows on the number pad brings this out like this. Okay, that's on. You can't tell very well. And I upped these a little bit from their default settings. And this here you can turn on and off. Oops, and that's the arrow. Oop, there we go. And then your performance, your quality. It tells your frame rate right there. And 0 closes that. And you can turn on laser sight. I ain't going to be doing anything with that. And we get output. I just use a normal. This left and right might be good. Your eyesight might be a little different or something. Okay. And then you can have like a strong eye, see dominant, stuff like that. And I got this turned on here. Alright. This is the default settings. And focus, I've got this set to 80. This can be turned up a little bit too. It's going to depend a lot on your individual eyesight. Then rules, I really haven't done much with this. This might make your run faster. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've only been using it for a week or two. And then power settings, you definitely want to go as high as you can here. It's got several settings, and I'm using the highest. And then you can save the profile if you want to, which I have. Alright, then we're going to close it. Now we're ready to go ahead and tab out. Alright, and then, okay, if you look at the mouse, when you see the white mouse is the one that will be for interfacing with your Windows 10. There, see it pop up there? Alright, what we want to do is come over here and click to start the VorpX. Alright, and see, this is the desktop viewer, and I don't know why it's starting automatically like that. It should ask for VorpX to be started first, alright? But get over here, and it didn't start the viewer. So, but first thing you want to do is pause the watcher. Alright, then see the white mouse there? And then start the viewer. Okay, and that happens every time, getting that error. Now, when I start to come over here and resume the watcher, it's going to start Oculus program, and you're going to need to look into your headset to highlight the bar in there with the pointer to start this program. So I'm going ahead and do that now, and hopefully Oculus will start. There we go. Yeah, Oculus just started. And now I'm looking through my headset to start there we go. Okay, that looks good. And it looks a little weird because I'm not in Star Citizen yet, so I don't have my Oculus on. I'll tab to Star Citizen. There we go. And everything's looking good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, and put my Oculus on, so it'll be just a second. Okay, I'm back. Use the mouse to get me a little centered up there. Alright. And I'm going to... Oh, wrong button. There we go. There we go. Looking real nice. And we're going to go ahead and go in space, and then I'm going to chat in space a little bit. Looks a lot better, looking like it is possibly stereoscopic. Now, my settings are for my eyesight. I wear glasses, but I don't wear them under the Oculus. I've had several people take and view through my Oculus to see what they think. Alright, let's go to single player, and we're going to go ahead and do free flight so I ain't got no one bugging us. And I'm pretty much setting this up for the Super Hornet. I'm kind of wondering if other ships maybe need to set just a little bit different. But right now I'm just working on with the Super Hornet. Alright. Now I have a button I push to okay, right now the guns are going to fire with the Oculus. Alright. I push a button there. how they just shoot down the center. Okay. Now another thing before, say if I just move the headset, it's just going to move around. Alright. I have another button to change the look mode. See if I got it. Nope. There we go. Alright, let's recenter. I think I got it. Use the mouse to recenter. Alright, there we go. And if you move the stick, everything kind of stands out a little bit. And I have the zoom key where you can look in at your panels really good if you want to. And I got my mouse off center a little bit. Like I say, I'm pretty rusty, and I'm getting just a little bit double vision on my crosshair, but not too bad. And now I'll hit look sideways, and then I can look on back. Okay. Alrighty. And I think if you guys got a 3D viewer, you'd be able to view this with your Oculus on YouTube 3D, because you'll see the split pictures, alright, on how it comes up. So you actually don't have to own VorpX or anything like that, just a 3D viewer setup, I think. I'm not sure, because I don't use something like that. So we're going to go ahead and do just a touch of Vandal Swarm. One thing I like is the menu come up real nice. You can see and read everything. That used to be a problem. And here we go. And single player again. Change it to Vandal Swarm. Select my Super Hornet. Yep. And I better get sitting right in the chair here. Okie dokie. 8 seconds. Like I say, I'm pretty rusty.
Vandal Swarm initiated. Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Okay, now if I want to, I'm going to try to change to where I can use the Oculus to target for me a little bit. And there's one target down. Alright, everybody else is over there. Stuff. Well, heck. Alright, almost. Oops. Down a bit. There you are. There you are. Well, I should have had him that time. And there we go. Oh, better let them cool down a little bit.
Zero hostile contacts remaining.
Alright, I think that'll do it.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
This bad boy. We're out. Hope this helped you guys. Getting a little closer.